Dumb idiots.
Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome to the Dumb Idiots podcast. And we have a great podcast today. I think you and I are a good podcast couple.
Are we?
I think so. But sometimes we like to spice it up with a third, right?
So when you say we're a good podcast couple, you mean I'm really good at setting up and you're good at not doing much?
You're a great lady.
I'm good at
you're always
you're like, hey, man, I'm setting up over here.
Yeah.
Oh, be nice to help. But as the better part of the couple, I'm going to introduce our guest to the listeners.
Yeah, what's up? All right, so we've got two guests today. Ryan B., Maddie G., Nate T., and Joey C. What's up, guys?
Like that.
So, man, that shit was kind of fire.
Yeah, it was.
That's written, or did you just do that just now?
Well, he didn't read off anything. You freaking idiot. Like, did you write it down? Like, where's it written at?
I don't know if you got stopped by a train on the way here, but you're coming off fairly aggressive.
I almost did. There was a train. I had to wait like 15 seconds.
I think you should have waited and let it run in front of you.
Makes sense. Yeah.
Get hit. I wish he would have hit you, is what I'm trying to get at.
All I'm saying is, where the fuck would you read it from? He's not reading off.
I don't mean like it was written and then he read it right now.
Are you insinuating this show's scripted?
Yes. Everything about this is fake.
No, I just figured Nate T, and then I was just like, oh, we could all
just keep it going. Yeah. I mean, it makes sense.
Dude, you remember Joey C that used to roll around with Kid Rock back?
Oh, yeah. That dude was like my hero for a minute. And then because I thought he was like, this is dope kid.
Yeah.
And then I realized like, oh, you're going to die soon.
That's when we all knew things weren't going to be okay. It probably was near 9/11 or something where we all realized Joey C was an actual adult.
Yeah.
Not a child.
Yeah. I don't know when I remembered that shit, but I was like, wait a minute.
Who's Joey C? I think I mixed up.
Oh, you don't know them?
Joey Chestnut?
Oh, no. No, I wish.
No, who are you talking about? There's only one Joey C in my heart.
Yeah.
Only one JC in my heart.
What about JC?
John Cena?
Oh.
No. Joey Chestnut.
Oh.
This isn't Sam.
Joe Chamberlain, Johnny Craig, nothing, just Joey Chestnut. All right.
You missed Jesus Christ in there too. That was a joke.
Oh, I guess that JC does matter.
John Cena is the most important one. And you can't see him either.
Oh.
I was going to go really obscure with JC from NSYNC. That's all I don't know.
Was he the badass in the group?
No, I don't think so. Did they even have a badass?
Yeah, I don't think.
Every boy band had like their version.
Did they have a Joey?
I think they had.
Yeah, Joey. He's like the badass, right?
He was the fat one. Does that make you bad?
He's probably the one
trash though.
He's the one you're least likely to want to fight, right?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Spiky hair.
Spiky hair. Yeah.
I don't want to fight
beard.
him.
I don't think anybody else had a beard.
I'm afraid I might like it, you know?
Right.
It's true. Beard equals the bad boy.
Yeah. And I think we all can agree that JC, no matter which one it is better than Jay-Z right now.
Oh,
Have you heard the Jay-Z news?
Yeah. I heard about it.
That's rough.
Yeah. It's a tough life.
oh,
We're from 99 problems to 100. Real quick.
oh yeah.
You know?
Well, now all 100 are like little boys' buttholes.
No, this is a girl.
Did you know I read today there was 3 people separately maybe they were all Diddy. But there was
Hard to keep up. You know?
part of that. Well, there's so many celebrities out here just doing things that they, maybe shouldn't do.
Right.
But that's one of them is P. Diddy, I read, just got 3 new rape allegations on him, and all of them are dudes. And all of them have like similar stories where they got drinks from him. They were like, oh, I don't feel well. And then they wake up and their butt hurts. That was all.
I'm not gonna be anything. We all had a rough night where we like took big shit and your butt hurts afterwards. I mean, come on. They just jumping right from butt hurts to anal sex way too quickly.
I think if you're shitting out cum, though, it's probably...
We've all partied. Come on. You know?
You're right. My bad. I forgot about those.
Yeah.
I mean, they shouldn't be examining their drunken shit that hard.
Yeah,
They're
exactly.
coming there anyway.
Right.
Flush it down the toilet, you nasty.
To be fled for all you know?
Come on, guys.
No.
I did.
No, seriously, come on.
I'm not coming on. I'm not
do it.
I'm not going to.
That's what this is going to turn into, a Diddy Party podcast. Did you ever see those? There's a podcast where like they talk to a stripper or like a some sort of sex worker, and then they're just like they just bang.
Yeah,
after.
I've seen that on Pornhub.
Yeah, I think that's what that's what this one's got sort of into.
I can get down with that.
No. The ratio of what? That ratio terrible right now, dude.
Not a good ratio.
No, I think you don't bring this idea up when we have female guests, you know?
Your wife and that's it?
Yeah.
Oh, no, there was one other one.
Yeah.
That's not a good ratio.
Right.
Oh,
Yeah. No matter what, we've never had a good ratio.
No, we've never.
But no, I've been wanting to talk to you guys since we did our last podcast because literally I think we did ours on Thursday or Friday.
It's been so long.
And then the Michigan-Ohio State game happened. So,
That shit's fun.
yeah, we had a whole lot of shit going on. We were talking about Ryan Day, what we thought the scores were going to be. I want to know because I didn't remember us talking about it until I watched it when it came out and the game had already happened. All of us were on board at the time. You don't fire Ryan Day. Where do you stand now?
I think I'm on us. You gotta win at least 1 or 2 playoff games. But then if you fire him and like let's say some people are saying championship or bust. The national championship game is like January 18th. You fire him if he doesn't win that game, that portal gets open for Ohio State and Ohio State only. Because you lost a coach. You're gonna lose all these players.
Yep.
And what coach is there waiting to take that job? There's gonna be no coaches available. So with the way the playoff is structured and everything, you're kind of locked in. Either you fire him for losing to Tennessee, or you keep him and you know,
beat Tennessee though.
or you beat Tennessee. So I think the job hinges on the Tennessee game.
Yeah.
I would have.
Yeah.
I think
makes
he wins that buys him enough time and be all right.
I think no matter what, though, because I would say if you get embarrassed against Tennessee, I would say, all right, now you can make the case for getting rid of him. But some of the things I was reading, it was like, even if you get rid of him, like you got to bring in a new coach. The portal's going to open. And then whoever the coach that you're going to bring in is, they're going to want their own guys. So Ohio State's going to have to pay new coaches to come in. They're probably going to have to buy out some of the coaches that they have. You're going to turn over the entire regime. And then the next year, even if you were bad for Ohio State, you're still winning like 9 games because that's just what you're given every year.
So I wouldn't say exact. I mean, you see some programs, like they can fall off a cliff. Like Nebraska used to be a fucking powerhouse. And then they went like 8 years without making a bowl game.
Oh, we can't beat Michigan, big dog. We can't. I mean, we can't beat Michigan.
Well, you got to think before we beat Harbaugh, he beat us 5 times in a row. 5 times in a row, that dude beat us.
No, you're thinking the opposite. 5 times in a row, you lost to Ohio State.
I had edible. But you get the point. The point is that dude didn't start hot. And then he ended up winning the national championship, goes on, and everyone talks about him as like a top 5 coach in the world right now. And no one would have said that 4 years ago.
Yeah,
no one.
I remember celebrating in 2020 when he got a contract extension.
Yeah.
I thought it was a great
Yeah, I
day.
thought it was.
Yeah.
It was like 70 agree.
I was like,
Yeah.
you fucking idiots. This guy lowered 5 against us.
So yeah, so you look at him now as if he's great, but back then, you think different. So same thing could be said about Day, where like right now we're not looking at him great.
Mm-hmm.
But first of all, even with him not winning against Michigan, he's still, I could be wrong, but I think he's the number 1 coach in college football. For
That's what he should be.
But I mean, there's other
look
good
at who
teams
we
that are.
play.
Yeah, I mean, I get that.
We play Fremont. I swear, every other week. We beat the shit out of people.
Yeah, we play scrubs and we beat them. But if you bring in a new coach, do you think that new coach isn't probably going to beat the scrubs? It's not like Ohio State's going to hire one of us. They're going to hire a fucking proven person.
So where are you on? So you're still bringing him back?
I'm still on bring him back, and it's not because I love him as a coach, but I just understand that when you fire him, first of all, I think unless you hire an absolute dumb idiot, they're still gonna win 9 games. They're still gonna be competitive, and then you're still not gonna know what you got until you get to Michigan, and then if you get blown out by worse, you're like, well, fuck, at least one day can be competitive. So I just don't see the reason to do it right now when there's not a surefire guy to bring in that is going to do.
So your argument kind of confuses me because you're like, no matter what, anybody can win 9 games at Ohio State. Ryan Day just gets blown out by less. It's not a very compelling argument to keep it. I know it's not a great argument.
I'm not saying keep him because I love him. I'm saying if you get rid of him, you still have to pay a new guy to come in and pay his new staff.
Yeah, but
pay your
this
old
is
staff.
the Ohio State University. They got money up the ass.
Yeah.
You know,
They got plenty.
If you're the ones writing the check and you want to do it, that's fine. But like, if I'm Ohio State, I don't give up on the guy with the highest winning percentage. And we talked about it in the last podcast too, where
I'm
they're
fine. I just the argument.
well, I don't really have like, because it's not like I love Ryan Day. I don't see anyone out there who I think is going to do significantly better than him that you can just bring off the street and he solves all the problems. That's my issue with it. And I think if we could get Mike Vrabel, I would love to get him. If they somehow could pay Urban Meyer and he wanted to come back, I would love to take him. But I just don't like, you're going to like promote hardliners, like who are you going to promote inside the organization that you know is going to do better? So just for me, so what I'm saying is I don't have like a hard on for Day. You have to make a case for firing him and improving the team next year by doing it.
Here's a relevant question. Who would you rather have right now as the head coach? Ryan Day or Bill Belichick? You see, he became the head coach
yeah.
Oh,
of
my
University
gosh.
of North Carolina.
That was crazy.
That's crazy. Is his heart going to be in it though? Like, does he care?
I really think it's going to matter. It's going to bring recruits
Yeah, I think
playing in North Carolina, and I think they're going to start playing really good.
I heard he's gonna have someone else like deal with recruiting and shit.
This dude is just fucking 70. You think he's jumping on an airplane to go like, hey,
That's
Belichick,
the smart. That's the smart way to do it, though. I mean, that's what all these college programs are turning into, just little like minor league NFL teams.
Yeah.
so. We talked last episode, Ryan, about how LeBron brought his son on and was doing some nepotism there. Joe Biden pardoning Hunter with some nepotism.
He's smart.
Bill Belichick has written in his contract that Steve Belichick, his son, has to take over. That is grade A nepotism right there.
Yeah, absolutely.
You know, how awkward it'd be for his son though, like, oh, you're only head coach with your dad, you coach.
Right.
Yeah.
You know, like, you even want that.
Well, I mean, I would gladly take it. That's what, like, I think anybody should gladly accept nepotism as just a way of
Especially if it has a silent G.
nepotism. That's why Alex is producing for us today because of nepotism.
Yeah, he could never do this. He couldn't have built this.
Wow.
No, he wouldn't have been able to make it
No, he wouldn't.
because you asked him to do one thing and he was like, "No, I'm trying to watch something."
Yeah.
Don't be rude.
Hey,
You fact check that for us? Did you?
Can you Google if that actually happened?
Yeah, can you Google if you bitched if I asked you to check the camera real quick?
It's okay. I bitch about you asking me to help with equipment all the time, but that's just, I'm a in front of the scenes guy. You're a behind the scenes guy.
Mhm.
Should be willing to help him out.
Yeah.
I'm good.
You talked about Bill. I wanted to ask one more thing about this because do you think within like the next 5 or 10 years, people from the NFL are going to decide like to do like Bill Belichick and just be like, you know what? Fuck it. It's basic because for the entire time I was growing up, it was almost like a demotion to go to college.
Right.
But with the way that you can pay players now and the fact that the portal's open, so it's basically like fucking free agency. Do you guys see it within like the next 5-10 years where people just start going like, hey, I don't give a shit if it's the NFL or college. I'm going to go where I think the most money is. And that's the only thing I'll care about.
I think that's right.
Yeah.
I think that's right.
I think we've seen the opposite in college football the last couple of years. You have head coaches who become defensive coordinators in NFL because they're tired of all the bullshit. They're tired of recruiting their same players to stay. Now, maybe if someday there's contracts written in where players can't transfer after a year, because the headache of having to recruit your own players and then recruit other teams' players, it's just so much work. And unlike NFL, college football is a year-long process. You're constantly recruiting. You don't have that vacation. You don't, like, from between the draft and then, like, OTAs, I feel like NFL coaches can just hang out and do whatever.
Yeah.
And a lot of that job, like, a lot of the burden goes towards, like, the GMs and whatever. Whereas in college football, the head coach is a GM. You know, there's a little more responsibilities.
But I could see like if it's if other teams start taking note of like, oh, okay, I'll have a coach, and then I'll have like a guy that handles the recruiting, a guy that handles the transfer portal, and then like how much money you could get from some of these big programs, like the big boosters. I could see NFL coaches being like, oh, fuck it. That like if you got a whole structure set up for it, you could pay me even more money. I could be a good deal for that.
That is what Dion has going on, and apparently what Bill Belichick's gonna have going on.
Yeah.
Like they're kind of manipulating the system where like they're more of a figurehead when it comes to recruiting. They're not actually going like Bill Belichick's not gonna be going to any recruits home.
Right.
Unless he's a real big fish, and then like okay, we got a 5-star in-state showing interest, then we're gonna bring the big guns in and have Bill Belichick do a home recruiting.
Yeah.
But other than that, I don't know if he'll be doing much home recruiting.
Well, that's what like Dion. They talk about him taking the Cowboys job. I mean, what? Honestly, you probably better stay in Colorado.
I think you should stay Colorado.
You don't got the dysfunction of the Cowboys.
He still has his other kid in Colorado, right? Shiloh.
Yeah.
He'll still be there.
Damn, I forgot about that motherfucker.
Yeah. Everybody did.
Everybody.
Dirt. Travis.
I was just gonna say it's crazy how good Colorado is from year 1 to year 2.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah.
Because Colorado went from being like literally one of the worst colleges in Division 1, and then last year they were like only good until they started playing real teams, and now this year they were fighting for the title for a minute.
Yeah.
And
that was good.
Yeah, so I was just impressed. Like I didn't think Dion was gonna be a good coach, but the dude's doing something right.
Yeah, he turned them around for sure.
And for all the criticism he has, I feel like he is overall been really good for college football. I was kind of on the fence when they hired him. I was like, I don't know if this is a good college football hit. Yeah. But now and especially with the bowl game coming up, 99% of players who are in Hunters and Shadur's situation, they would opt out for their bowl game. But Dion says they're all going to play, and I think he's instilled
as they should
mentality in them.
Play,
and that's what we need back to college football. Like, why would the second you're eliminated from the playoffs, how is that game any more meaningful than the bowl game you guys worked your ass off to get to?
Right.
I just never understood why players opt out of that bowl game when you worked to get to that system.
Right.
That's the point.
Yeah.
It'd be like in the NFL. Like you don't see like the whole Cleveland Browns opting out for the year. Like, they're, I mean,
they actually kind of have.
I'm 100% going.
Yeah, I guess. But Big Chub's still suing up. You know?
I get your point though, because essentially it's like everything that you're doing for college football is to get to the next level anyway. Mm-hmm. So don't you think you would want as much shit on tape? Especially it's probably going to be like if you're at a regular school like Syracuse, you're just a mid school, but this is one more chance to prove yourself.
Yeah.
That's film. That's you playing probably a better opponent than what you played most of the year. Because every conference has some teams that just are terrible. So they'll match you up fairly. Get out there and play.
And earn that trophy for your school.
Yeah, I'm saying that as I wake up those days and start drinking at 9 a.m. Right. Like, dude, let me tell you something. This is what you need to do to excel.
I mean, the argument before, though, was like, oh, you could get hurt and lose out on money.
Right.
And it's like, well, hey, you're already making money now. Now we're paying you. So you should play every game. Just like how you pointed out with the Browns. Like, hey, you're getting paid. You have a job to do. This is your job. Go out and play. So,
and I wonder how long until these bowl games start paying players to play in them. Like, hey, what good?
That would be,
that is a good idea.
Let's incentivize it. Yeah. Like this is like what good was playing Alabama versus Michigan if half the players are opting out?
Yeah.
Like brought you guys in here for name, brand value. But if it's just backups or backups, that's not going to get us our money back. So let's pay you guys. Let's incentivize it.
Yeah.
Maybe do like the NBA Cup where the winning team, you guys all
should do some shit.
Like, you get money.
They should.
Yeah. I want to do something since you're bringing up that and it's on TV right now. The NBA Cup needs to do something to where it actually affects the postseason.
Yeah.
I agree.
What, you mean the colorful courts don't do enough for it?
This is so bad.
The fucking eye throw up doesn't do it for you?
No.
Oh.
It's so
imagine being stoned as fuck watching that shit.
That's not. It's not okay.
That's definitely not okay.
They should just paint psychedelics on this.
Make it look like a Grateful Dead concert.
Honestly, if you want to sell me on the NBA Cup, be like, hey, all the players in here took acid, and they're gonna play on this fun.
I like that idea.
Make
it fun.
Yeah, interested to see who comes out on top.
How do you guys feel about the idea of the performance enhancing games? I've seen there's an Olympics of sorts where it's everybody's got to do as much steroids and shit.
What the fuck?
Yeah,
That's the thing?
That's the thing. Yes.
I saw that too. It was John Jones beat Stipe.
Yeah.
Yeah, he just did all the steroids he could, and he
like fun.
pokes people in the eye, and yeah.
John Jones still the good.
That shit is good though, for sure.
I just want to know.
But no, there really is a performance enhancing games where like they're like
That's really
and that makes sense though, because like you're just doing the medicines that makes you perform the best.
Where do they hold him at in
It's
Russia?
gotta be a different country.
It's gotta be Russia. Out in international waters.
North Korea.
So you're
Oh man, I'll go watch the steroid North Korea game. John Jones.
Dude,
versus
no,
Brock
those dudes are
Lesnar.
already on
Let's
the
go.
edge. They're already on the edge. Don't get them roided up, and then they're gonna press the red button.
Oh, I'm
Let 'em
counting
do it.
on it. I'm counting on Kim Jong to. That's how he celebrates. Like, no, my parlay's broken.
Yeah, he does like the gladiator thumb down. That guy died now.
But no, you guys, since you just brought up steroids, I have a random fucking ask. Do you guys think Barry Bonds should be known as the home run king?
Yeah,
Absolutely.
Do
baseball. Nate.
I was saying, are we all in unison on this?
I don't know, man. It's kind of tough. I don't know.
I guess that further. Bring back steroids. It was more fun
For sure.
I mean, it was.
Hey, dude, you're not hurting
Barry
players.
Bonds, your Sammy Sosa was.
Everybody's juiced and everybody's got the same competitive edge.
Yeah, well, that's why I make the
I
argument
don't
for
know.
Barry Bonds being the king. It's like, because everyone was probably doing because you guys didn't give a shit.
Well,
But then you just get mad at certain people because they were hitting.
Because
they were bringing
I
eyes.
mean, I get what you're saying.
Back in the 1950s,
But at the same time, like, bro, what? What are we doing?
back in the 1950s, the protein shake would have been performance enhancing drugs. So,
Yeah.
I mean, times change. Let's bring back drugs.
Well,
Bring it back.
Babe Ruth, I mean, he had the ultimate PED of not having black people playing. So, we don't talk about that. Like that, there's performance enhancing in every generation.
I heard rumors he was at least half. He was mixed. He could have been part black.
Dude, they need an NBA where the hoop is that
You
8
can't tell. All the pictures are black and white.
Right. He's half black in the picture. You can see.
mean? You imagine Victor Wembanyama out there?
No, he can't play in that league.
He can't-
I'm saying, I was telling him, brother, we need to have a league where the NBA has like their version of WNBA for men, but it's like 8 feet is where the rim is set. So now, if you're a badass good shooter, but like you just can't make the league because you're not 6'4", well, today's your lucky day. Everyone here is like 5'10". You know what I mean?
Oh, so you're saying like Joey C. Little people basketball?
Yeah.
I'd be cool with that.
So my question is, WNBA, they have their rims are lower?
No, it's the same height.
they ain't
They're
no-
just way worse at basketball.
Oh, okay.
So that's what this is the equivalent to is,
giving them a
short
shorter rim
people-
would help.
yeah, they're not good enough to play in this league. So let's give them a fake league. The NBA can subsidize that one too.
You're just spending all of the NBA's money.
Yeah, they don't need it. They're giving them extra money to play the NBA Cup. Right
Yeah,
now.
because how
They
are
can
they
get
going
rid
to
of
pay
work.
people? How are they going to pay people for a arbitrary game that doesn't do anything?
So who is
The NBA fucker.
directed sports? Who's only watching the sport? Where's
Us,
the-
dude.
The normal dudes?
Yeah, but like, so it'd be like the XFL. You know what I mean? We understand it's not a real sport.
So only
But
the
when basketball isn't on, when the NBA isn't on, we'll watch white people basically.
Basketball's always on though. That's a
It is.
It's on. You got summer league. You got the Olympics.
Yeah, basketball's always
We,
always on.
we can they can start in November.
Like literally, the season ends like mid-June, and then there's basketball on the next day, and then summer league ends, and
Yeah.
it's like,
It's real close.
and it's like, wow, the fuck, NFL kicked off, and like 3 weeks later, NBA's back on.
No,
We have a short span where we don't have nothing to watch.
I think I know what market you're trying to tap into. Actually, I get it. It's like because we all know those people that are like, yeah, I don't really like basketball, and there's like racial undertones to it. So they'll be like, well, except for this new league, there's a whole lot of hard work and good layups and not a whole lot of dancing.
Did you see when that Jacob Smith made the right pass and then high-fived his teammate afterwards?
That's a class act.
This guy's hard nosed.
That's the play great defense. Like, you want to take home and marry your daughter?
Absolutely.
Yeah. Yeah, that
Yeah, that's the type
Just a whole league of Aaron Crafts,
yes.
They're the type of people you see at like Bellevue or Clyde. basketball game. You know, they love the fundamentals of it, but they do not watch the NBA.
Yeah.
Witchcraft to them.
Yeah, dude. As soon as someone dunks, they're like, "I'm out of here."
I didn't know I was coming to some sort of hip hop concert. I'm out of here. God damn it.
No, that was so good though. He passed open an open light. Oh yeah.
Quit getting behind the 3-point line. God damn it. Run to the lane.
No, they like the big shots, right? And then it was a poking white guy.
They used to until Steph Curry got really good at it.
Yeah,
Then they were like, all right, I like half of that.
Say like half of that. And the other
I only like half of it.
I like it when they shoot the three near the 3-point line. If they take 5 steps back,
Yeah.
Ridiculous.
If it seems like you're going out of your way for it, I don't like it.
yeah. If it seems like you worked really hard at it, we don't like that.
If it seems like you have a really impressive skill set, I don't like that.
Y'all want to go shoot some rabbits?
You know, we do like Christmas, and that's coming up, guys. It's like, this is a Christmas season pod, and we haven't mentioned Christmas one time.
Oh, dude,
Right.
I'm over
Right.
Christmas now.
You're over it? All
I
right.
am. Only because we took the kids to see Santa, and I swear to God, Santa Claus downtown Fremont, I do not recommend it. He straight up told my daughter, who is like a very well-behaved child, very well-behaved person, that she was on the naughty list and she needs to do better.
Oh, I fuck with that guy.
I swear I was about to go full elf and like pull his shit off and be like, he's not real. This guy's a phony.
Was there some racial profiling with that?
I think so. I think he saw me pull up with my Mexican wife, and I think he would have been a fan of your new basketball.
You end up pulling up with a mask like Scooby Doo and you can dunk.
He was like, I don't know, half of you seems like you're on the naughty list. She said, "Yo," and it was a little shocking, but I told her I think he was just joking. You're good.
No, I mean, that's awesome because like now you get to be even better. You know?
Yeah, I mean, I like the idea of trying to encourage people to do better, but it did make me realize like there's no type of screening or like checking about who's gonna be your mall Santa.
Well, I mean, it's Fremont. It's a Fremont kid. The odds are they're pretty bad. You know.
You know what?
The mayor probably told him. The mayor was probably pretty straight up about, look, if you're gonna do this job, you need to tell 3 out of the 4 kids you see that they are on the naughty list.
Right. If you have to profile.
Right. You know.
Well, here's what I'm thinking. What's funny about that is as little that they do for a Santa, they have to do so much less if they have an elf. Because the elf qualification has to be like, hey,
Oxford.
can you not ride roller coasters? Come on in here. And that's it.
They don't even pay attention to that. They'll do full-size elves. I don't give a shit.
Fuck, dude, yeah, someone in their fucking 30s, the fool.
That happens a lot.
I don't have kids, so I don't get to see what these Santas and elves.
You don't just go chill with the mall Santa. I did think about sitting on Santa's lap just to see, especially when he told her,
hard.
especially when he said she was going to be on the naughty list. I'd be like, well, what about me, Santa?
Oh, shit,
you know,
There's
what
a
list
special
am I
package
on?
in there for
Yeah,
you?
what list am I on?
Yeah. You're on the naughty.
Like, oh, jeez.
Who do you report
Pringle.
Santa to?
I don't know.
No, yeah.
Yeah, Mrs. Claus. Duh.
Yeah.
But no, I had a rant on Facebook that did no numbers at all. Like at all. I had like 5 likes maybe. And I was like, this was a well written, beautiful rant. And it was basically, you guys know the movie, the Santa Claus, Disney, Tim Allen.
Yeah.
I was like, if you don't think your job will easily replace you, this dude died mid-shift and they replaced him that same fucking night. No funeral. Nobody cried.
It's fucked up.
Work went on business as usual in the North Pole. Like nobody cared. There's no funeral.
Yeah, let's fill this slot.
Yeah.
Kind of fucked up.
Dude died, his body disappeared, and they're like, got new Santa Claus, new hire right here.
That's how it goes.
It's rough.
I just remember feeling bad for that dude because he had to shave like every 2 fucking seconds.
Yeah.
You
I'm
remember
talking,
how
about I'm talking about the one before him that died though.
But I'm just saying,
That nobody cared about.
Yeah.
The one that didn't even.
I think someone gave me
In the
a
beginning.
His death was a fucking comic relief scene. My dad is rough.
yeah, that,
A little rough for a kid's movie. Like Santa Claus dies within the first 10 minutes. And
Yeah,
it's
they're just like, all right,
he died.
next man up.
Yeah.
Dude, that's how they did for that CEO of the the insurance company, that dude that got killed.
By Luigi.
Oh yeah,
shit.
I heard about that shit.
yeah. They
I'd be
replaced
surprised
it
if
real
you didn't
quick.
hear about it.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, everybody heard about that.
yeah.
It's a me, Luigi.
So I actually haven't heard. Well, I mean, I've heard about it, but the last I knew, they arrested somebody. But then there was like a conspiracy because the video that they released of like the actual killing, the little bit they could show of that guy's face in the videos and what they could see leading up to when it happened. Now they arrested somebody and like that guy doesn't look anything like him, and they're like just doing, hey, like his eyebrows look like this.
Those eyebrows.
Yeah.
Oh, the mist. Those are fake eyebrows. Not many
Can't
people have them.
eyebrows.
So, dude, if I just got doing that crime, the first thing I'm doing is trimming up those fucking brows, dude.
But I haven't seen it. Are
I
they
think a man
saying,
without those brows.
is there a conspiracy on this, or is it just like the one thing I see and isn't that?
We get it. You're Republican. Everything's a conspiracy, dude.
Dude, you lost. Take the L. You're gonna have to get over it.
You lost.
Hey, dude, I didn't even like. Before we started this, ladies and gentlemen, somebody told me let's not talk politics.
Yeah.
And then what happened?
Hey, what are you gonna do? That's
Spoken like a fucking Democrat, sort of loser.
I'm a Democrat.
Who'd you vote for?
Chris Fontaine, he's guest of our phone.
Oh, we do want him for a hot.
We endorsed him.
I'm trying.
Honestly, though,
on episode 9.
didn't write him in. You voted Kamala, and you lost, and now you're mad about it, bro. But if it makes you feel any better, Trump's probably gonna get shot. And that makes you feel any
Guys,
better.
we're not endorsing.
I'm not either, but I'm just letting you know they tried twice already.
And he's gonna try a third time. So
I'm not getting off this couch for the next 2 hours. I think I'm gonna go kill
I
somebody.
did not want the dumb idiots to be on the list, dude. Like, come on.
I don't care if the government watches me. I use the McDonald's app so I can save a couple bucks on my like cheeseburger. So I know they track my every move.
At least
And I
somebody's
promise,
watching us.
yeah, I promise whoever's watching is going to be bored as hell. I just go work, home, and then whatever location our podcast is at.
Government, if you're watching, please like and subscribe. Leave a comment.
Yes, 100%. Yes, do that.
Please
Please.
Thank you.
We need it. We know that's what we get.
boost our profile.
Yes. Add us on all of our socials on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok. Yes.
Fucking everything. Subscribe, pussy.
They had Twitter, but I never used it. So, yeah.
Find it and follow it.
Yes. Threads. We probably have the threads. Oh, nobody's on
What the
threads.
fuck is that?
Nobody's on it.
No, I don't know, but we should get on the what's the new Blue Sky.
Blue Sky.
Blueski.
Blueski. Yeah. Everyone's on Blue
I
Sky.
have no idea what that is.
It's you love it. You would love it. You would love it.
Why would he love it?
He would not. He would not.
Is it like a Republican Twitter?
No,
No.
it's a pussy Twitter.
Think of blue.
It's a pussy Twitter.
Yeah. And not the good pussy.
Yeah.
The bad pussy.
Yeah, not the kind you want to grab. The kind you
The
want
kind,
to away.
the kind that if you say there's only 2 genders, you get banned and blocked off of them. That kind. Yes.
Just so we're clear, there is only 2. I want that to be heard around the world.
There
There's
are
only 2.
hermaphrodites, aren't there? There's an episode of House one day where someone was born with 2 parts. So that might be 3.
Yo, I can top your episode of House.
Jesus.
There was an episode where some girl was getting fucked by her dad, and then the dad ended up finding out that that girl actually had a really small dick. So the dad is gay.
So he is a like child molester, which is bad, but then he's also a gay child.
So I too am
Yeah,
watching
that
Game of
works.
Thrones right now. Yeah, that episode was fucking shocking.
Dude, that was crazy.
The little wiener, the incest, and the child is all. It was like, yeah, this is definitely Game of Thrones right now.
Oh yeah.
Have you been checking your brother's search history? Everything you just said, it is on his computer, I swear.
The only alarming part for me is the incest part because that comes back, you know.
Oh yeah, it does. It does come back on you.
Yeah, I don't like that at all.
I don't like that at all.
It comes back on you on your back.
It comes like
Dap, if you're watching this right now, please, they're joking. Dap. Also, please like and subscribe. Follow us on, on Twitter, TikTok.
You don't need to worry about dad. You need to worry about dad.
Yeah.
Dad's gonna be pissed when he sees this.
Yeah, I know, right? Hopefully he's got his voice about him. He's not watching or listening to this,
He shouldn't watch ever. There's never been a thing that came out of this that's been beneficial.
But back to Christmas, guys. This is the Christmas pod.
Yes, yeah. Christmas lights.
Christmas lights. I have a question. Is Home Alone a Christmas movie?
Yes.
Is Die Hard a Christmas
Yes.
movie? No, there's no argument.
No,
I want to argue.
I'll argue.
We're both on the same page.
I'll argue. Die Hard's definitely not a Christmas movie.
Is Home Alone a Christmas movie?
I'd say neither one of them are Christmas movies.
You're dumb.
You're dumb. You're
Home
Home Alone.
I'm
yes.
jumping on the other side of the fence.
Alex, what's up in for him real quick?
I'm just going to tell you, they're both, just because something happens on Christmas, it doesn't make it a Christmas movie.
No, yeah, it does, actually. That's a dumb argument.
No.
Like, so are you saying these Christmas
Yeah.
love movies on Hallmark Channel, they're not
Or like,
Christmas movies?
it's like during Thanksgiving.
Like, what is your correct?
You're fucking dumb.
Does Santa Claus have to be the fucking movie?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or Jesus.
So there's a famous Thanksgiving movie, Planes, Trains, and Automobiles, where they gotta go back to
Yeah.
Is that not a Thanksgiving movie? Because it takes place on Thanksgiving?
No, it isn't. Nobody watches it on Thanksgiving.
I
They
don't
watch it
think
whenever they
seven
feel like.
people might watch it.
Oh, 7? Okay. Well,
I know our,
so like 6 people watch Die Hard.
no,
But-
way more
not
than
now,
6.
though.
Dumb idiot. No, that you don't watch Die Hard on Christmas. You watch it on Christmas Eve. That's when everything's going down.
Oh, no.
Well, at Christmas Eve into Christmas.
Watch South Park Christmas specials or a Christmas Carol. You know, something that's actually
I
Christmas.
have a question for you, dude. Have you ever watched Die Hard? They get the fuck out of this conversation, dude. First of all, the wife's name is Holly. Holly. That's not a coincidence. It takes place on Christmas. There's gifts everywhere, or like every decorations everywhere. At the end, he straps a fucking gun to him using Christmas tape and a bow. Oh, you dumb fuck.
Well, you know, Bruce Willis said it wasn't a Christmas movie.
He's also got dementia right now, dude.
Yeah, so now
He's
you're
giving
picking
up
on
for shit.
Now you're picking on an old man.
Yeah, but he said it every time.
Yeah, well, I don't care.
He's never once said it was a Christmas movie.
He didn't direct that movie. He was just in it.
I'm just saying, his dementia is, if it's going bonkers right now, you still don't have him on file, on record, on nothing, saying it is.
I bet if they let him talk now that he's like fully demented, I bet he'll say, you know, now that I think about it, I guess it could be considered a Christmas movie. There are a lot of Christmas things going on.
There is.
There is, though. I mean, it's way more Christmassy than fucking...
It could happen, but it hasn't happened. So until then, not a Christmas movie.
You know, there's like 6 Home Alones, and my daughter's watched every one of them. And like after the first 2,
How many are there?
Yeah.
like 6 of them. And it's like some will fucking suck.
They're all still Macaulay
Maybe like
Culkin.
4.
No, he's like fucking 30 and is just at home alone.
That would make it better, actually. That would make it better.
No, they recast him, and it's like 10 years later, but apparently the kid's still the same age, and
Right.
it's just so bad. And like, I don't know, it doesn't make any sense. But they literally recast him. Like,
They should have had Macaulay Culkin every year.
yeah,
Yeah, I actually think that would make it better. Like, Home Alone, Macaulay Culkin doesn't have any reliable family for Christmas.
Is this an hour and 20 minutes of him watching Netflix?
Yeah, eating a
Pretty much,
face
yeah.
himself.
Beating the shit out of, was it Harry and Marv?
Oh, I thought
Yo, that movie be funny, man.
when you said beating the shit out of, and he was by himself, I thought you were about to say his meat.
Oh, it's
Like just beating off and eating a Christmas ham all alone. Like I don't know, maybe
that's Home Alone, dude.
Yeah.
I'll do it. As soon as
Like, yeah.
As soon as I see that car go away in the driveway, I'm like, okay, it's unzip. You know, we've all been there.
It's
We've
time
all
to-
been there. The second the house is yourself, maybe you wait 5 minutes just in case they got to come back or something. But once you know for sure they're on.
You watch. As soon as that car pull out the driveway, pants is on the ankle.
Yeah, we've all been doing that since we've been 13. You know, ever since I've been home alone, it's like, that's it.
That's what, if they would have made Home Alone realistic, it would have just been him jerking off, and then the criminals come in and like, what the fuck are you doing?
He was 8, dude.
Dude,
Get the fuck out of here.
dude, some kids start early, you know? You know?
Me. I don't think I did that at 8.
All right, instead of young, I'm going to go the opposite. Nate, you're older.
Yes, don't fuck.
So what was it like having to jerk off like Victoria's Secret magazines?
It was a rough life. That was bad. Yeah.
Dude, because like, at least when I was growing up, I had dial-up.
Yeah, you can see the pixel.
I have-
It just took forever to load. You see it like piece by piece.
That stupid noise. Like,
Yeah.
goddamn telephone.
You see the hair, then the forehead, then the eye. It took a long time.
Well,
but
and we had the Girls Gone Wild infomercials.
Oh, hell yeah.
did it for me.
Yeah.
Dude, that, and then I could watch BET in the morning before like,
Oh,
it
yeah.
was like 6 a.m., dude. It was wild.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, that's when you get ready for school too, dude. Like,
Yeah.
like,
No.
maybe I'm a
Yeah, I think those are probably the years I was a Democrat when I was on the BET commercial.
Oh yeah, BET Uncut will make you. You're like, damn, Black Lives Matter. Black lives definitely matter.
That
Black
was
movies
what I was going for. God damn it!
matter.
I gotta piss.
So take a break.
And we're back, guys. Nate finally came back from the fucking bathroom.
And he's got a cigarette.
Yeah,
no,
no,
he's got a sign.
No, I think the stress of Joe talking about Ryan Davis
Yes.
really got you.
100% agree.
I don't blame him. The guy was talking in circles.
One fucking maybe 2 podcasts ago, you were like, "Oh, we should keep trying the thing," and then I'm like, "I'm indifferent." But if you fire him, you do have to acknowledge that you're gonna have to fire him, pay him.
Dude, I'm not going to argue with you again.
Don't bring it up then.
I was on your side.
This is how
Your
I
argument
know I
just
won the argument already. The Democrats lost the election, and you assaulted my with you and brought it up. So I'm 2-0, so everyone knows. Undefeated champs.
Of course you are.
John Jones.
Let's move on. I'm out there.
Roided out.
I'm like John Jones.
Poking him in the eye.
And if you guys come at me, I will.
You know, we have a backup. We have a backup waiting to be in the podcast. You know, so you're one fucking away from being spent.
Let's just be real. You guys keep calling in the left.
Warm up.
You guys act like you don't want me on this podcast. You need me on this podcast. Who the fuck else brings in like 94 views? Fucking no one, dude.
Josh
It's been a while. And it's not fair. He has a following and likability. How can I compete with that?
No, I know that is a lot. Trust me, I understand.
Yeah,
I have a hard time getting a following or being liked. Dude, you know what I don't like though? Nate, I appreciate you us being here and I love you, dude. But like, there's the Browns and the Bengals thing up above.
yeah. I was going to wonder that too. You're all Cleveland, all everything, but you're also
I just fucking hate the Browns. I mean, I root for them. I mean, if they're not playing Cleveland, if they're not playing Cincinnati,
It don't mind.
but I want them to do good, but also Cincinnati
down here. All right.
Cincinnati's all right.
I like it.
Did you watch the Simpsons game?
I didn't watch the Simpsons. I watched the regular game.
Who was that for? Did anybody watch that?
yeah. I was wondering that too because kids don't give a fuck.
No, like
I
I thought Simpsons was cool. Like when I was,
It was back in the day, and then
Yeah.
you just
I
got
think it was full
Nobody watched that shit.
clips online. I don't think anybody watched it, but people watched the clips of it, and it was basically just free promotion for Simpsons. Like, I've watched the Simpsons for 20 years. Like, 'cause it sucks now.
right.
But
I don't know if they did this, but
My kid will watch this.
how great would it be though? This would make me watch it if every time there was like a roughing the passer, it was Homer choking Bart. You know what I mean?
Yo, yeah, I like that.
I like that idea.
That's better.
But yeah, that's a great idea.
I don't know if they might have did it, but I'm just saying if they didn't, they fucked up.
They probably didn't because the NFL's like, our players promote domestic violence enough.
Right.
I don't know that
Yeah,
we
I agree.
promote domestic violence.
But that is The Simpsons. You have to.
That didn't go for each
Djokovic. I agree. They should have had Ray Rice.
Oh, dude, I don't know.
Oh, and Marshawn? Oh, I want Marshawn to commentate so bad.
Marshawn commentating would actually be a lot of fun.
That'd be kind of fun. Like
Marshawn.
y'all ever seen that Mortal Kombat shit?
Him and Gronk Mortal Kombat together and just Conan watching it. Podcast, watch that shit. It's fucking hilarious. But yeah, Gronk is like, you would be perfect on this podcast.
Because he's a dumb idiot.
No, because he talks.
Yes, because he's dumb.
Yeah, because he's a fucking dumb idiot. Yeah, when he was on that roast, dude,
Fucked him up.
everybody fucked him up. They literally were like,
He's big and he looked dumb.
yeah, I couldn't believe how much, like, I think after like the 13th joke he got, I would have just ripped from his head off. I'm like, you guys can keep going. Yeah, you guys can keep going, but just know, like, I can't do this. I got retard strength. You know?
What's retard strength? Oh, no, you don't know what retard sound like? Yeah, I'm going to say.
Dude, I half-assed censored myself that, like, I don't know if they're going to want me to say that.
Who's that?
Yeah.
They.
Retards?
I know he's not talking about me.
Right.
How would they know?
Yeah. Who's gonna be mad?
Right.
I mean, we already talked about there's games where they let people use steroids. Why not? And then we got the Special Olympics already. Why not let the Special Olympics use all the steroids?
Yo, hey, yo, you might be onto something.
You also, onto something or on something, but you also have had some takes where I'm thinking you should be on the Special Olympics, like your Die Hard
Dude,
take and the Home Alone take. You guys both
Love it. I would love it.
have had some takes.
Just so you guys know, when he pledges back, you'll hear me say, I'm actually going to go on the other side just to argue with you guys. You know why? It's fun. I enjoyed it out.
Is that,
I actually,
it's like you're
I have something up here right now because as we start talking about how you guys are retarded, I was actually going to give you a compliment, Matt, and say, you say you're a dumb idiot, but you actually, every time someone talks about something, you bring a lot of knowledge to it. It seems like you know a lot of shit, and maybe you're just like a dumb idiot for like regular civilians.
people. Yes. But when I'm with my own kind, I'm like the smartest dumb.
Yeah.
You know, yeah.
So,
Like that guy that rises up in idiocracy. Like he's perfectly average.
Out in the wild, I am a fucking dum. You know, I'm the monkey they throw crackers at. You know, like out here, I am.
you are
You're the zookeeper.
You're the world's tallest midget.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
I'm always on the short bus. You know what I mean?
That's still a win.
Yeah, you know.
You still get a gold medal.
So I say all that to say this. A lot of our friends, we do this shit. Oh, fuck. No, I'm fucking good, brother. But a lot of my friends, we do this shit for fun. Sometimes we're drinking. And I think we're mostly all drinking here. Just for fun. I just want to see, because I have a hunch you're going to be the closest, all right? So we ask a question. It's not, there's no over, you know, just whoever's closest to the actual number.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's like guessing.
Yeah, it's a guessing game. You just want to get as close as you can. I just want to know your three's guesses on when you think the first dinosaur was discovered.
Yes.
Like with the first time.
1824.
Holy shit. So this is why I said it.
What?
That's exact. And you know why?
Is that actually right?
Yeah.
I got that. No! What
You're a dumb idiot savant.
This is why I swear to God I screenshot this because I was like, I guarantee Matt is going to either know this or be within like 5 years. And he fucking nailed it.
That's 2 years ago, dude.
Dude, that's straight Rain Man
Bro,
stuff.
it's like
right?
after George Washington died, bro.
Hey, when we going to Vegas, boys?
I don't think they're going to have that on the package.
No, but I think it's some shit. You can probably count some cards or something.
He's fucking Rain Man.
When it comes to dumb shit, now when it comes to things like I should know, like Final Fantasy, I'm a fucking idiot.
Yeah.
When it's like,
Yeah, thank God for that.
right, exactly.
Yeah.
But when it's dumb shit like, hey, we were dinosaurs before, like my fucking autistic brain's like, be like dinosaurs 200 years ago. Yeah.
I don't know what my
So,
guess
I'm sorry,
was.
guys.
It
I
wasn't
forgot
gonna be
you got
right.
little-
I would have said like BC or something.
Yeah, I knew it was like surprisingly more recent than you would think, but I wouldn't have been anywhere close.
It's 1824. Is that what it was?
Yeah.
On the down, huh?
Yeah.
Stop rubbing it in, man. Too.
And he hyped it up. He's like, I bet Matt's gonna get this. I'm like, oh, fuck, I gotta get this shit now.
Fucking, here's another one.
Oh, no.
When did 9/11 happen?
Oh, fuck. This one's tough.
January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September.
September, okay.
11th.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Now you just gotta get the year.
I think it happened on a Tuesday, though.
On a Tuesday.
Now imagine.
It was the
that
week
actually
you guys
right?
were all wrong.
But imagine if 9/11 happened on Friday the 13th. How would we look at Friday the 13th then? You know, I feel like
Oof. That'd be a big oof.
that would be a big oof.
Yeah, that'd be a big oof.
I'm actually thinking that shit yesterday. 'Cause yesterday was Friday the 13th, and I was like, yo, what if 9/11 happened Friday
You
the
randomly
13th?
thought that shit?
I did. Well, yesterday was Friday the 13th, bro.
Yeah.
I'm a little hot. I'm thinking of Jason flying a plane.
I mean, that is bad luck. Like 2 different planes, 2 different buildings. That is the worst luck.
Yeah, that's fucked.
Or, I mean,
Like you crashed into both of them.
I mean, depending on what side you are, actually, that might be really luck.
That's what you mean? Like what? Like
I mean,
like you get like a 99 version.
the people that set it up,
Yeah,
that was their lucky day.
Yeah, it was.
That wasn't their.
Apparently, there was a fucking tests going on where like, there's a simulation with like the equipment and they're like simulating a hijacking experience. And while a real hijacking was going on, so they didn't know what was part of the simulation and what was real. That's what I heard. I don't know how true that shit is. But there's like a simulation test, so they're testing them in like a hypothetical hijacking. That just so happened to happen that same day that there was a real hijacking.
That's so fucked.
Yeah.
And that's the same thing.
That could just be a dumb excuse for why they fucked up so bad too. I don't actually didn't realize.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
not the-
Either way, they failed. Man.
But I sent Ryan this the other day. It's not the same, but it's similar. I watched some AI video. It's like an AI news. And in the AI news discovered that they were AI. And so they're sitting there talking and they're like, yeah, so I sent you that. But yeah, so this dude is just broadcasting and then he just goes, I just found out I'm not real. So I called my wife and the girl was on the show with her. So I said, what happened? Like, nothing happened. It's not real. And, dude, and I was like, yo, I know this isn't real, but I was high as shit when I watched it. And I was like, that's us.
Yeah.
And now I understood
Simulation theory.
It all makes sense.
Yeah, it all makes sense.
we are AI.
Yeah, we're in
That
simulation.
100%
We're self-aware
makes
about it.
Yeah.
We some cool ass AIs, man. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. At least we're not lame.
Yeah, we
Yeah,
didn't
man.
know.
Fucking weirdos.
And my dog isn't always AI, but he is. You know, my dog just lives the day as a normal, you know?
Yeah.
But we know.
My dog is a hole, dude. He be getting into shit and pissing me
Your
off.
dog's dumb as fuck.
He is, dude. He is the dumbest fucking dog I've ever seen.
Well, I just laughed when you talked about a dumb dog because my dog almost killed you once.
Your dog did almost kill me. I saw.
Really?
Yeah. Courtney was asking if anybody could like come feed the dog, and I did not volunteer because so last time I did, I tried to give your dog some food, and I just get a text because I texted him like, "Hey, I'm feeding the dog," and he texts just all caps like, "Don't feed the dog." And I was like, "What? What does that mean?" So I tried to take the food back, and the dog started growling at me, and like he looked like Cujo. I was so fucking scared. Guys, he has cameras in his house,
Yep.
so he could see.
Yeah, that
The
was the
struggle
best part
I
of all
was-
this.
Whole thing.
He watched the struggle I was going through. I swear to God, I tried to trick the dog. I tried to like be outside with the other dog, and we were like having fun. We were like, "Hey, look, we're playing fetch. We're having a good time out here." And that dog would not leave that food, but he wouldn't eat it either. It was a weird.
It's like a Tory.
Yeah.
That's like,
Yeah.
that's my shit.
So I
Get away
just
from
texted him like, "Hey, your dog has been fed, and there is nothing I can do about it unless I want to lose my food dog."
Because I already fed the dog because he gets like that.
You get
And but here was the thing is I thought me and Ryan already had this conversation because he did this for me once before.
well, he's not good at following orders.
No. And
Direction
so whatever the
was
orders were the first time, it was like the same. Like he's fed, you're good. Just like let him out, let him in, you're fine.
Yeah,
And then he's like,
I probably heard fed.
yeah. And Uncle Ryan is like, dude, I got you, fam.
Yeah.
You want extra food today? And I was like, well, you're gonna fucking die because I picked my dog up from a shelter, and the moment I picked him up and I played with him and I took like his toy away, he was like, I'll fucking murder you.
Yeah.
And I was like,
Yeah, and he loves you.
yeah,
He
no.
doesn't know me at all. I think he would have murdered me on the spot if I would have took that food.
Yeah. And so that's why, well, first of all, little fun fact, Zach, please, Zach, was the one to follow my dog.
Oh
Former pitcher for the Indians.
No, yeah.
I remember. Yeah, I remember that.
Shout out him. Clip it. Put it on Instagram.
Probably now.
No, timestamp this, everyone. You clip it.
Somebody else clip it. I like that. Yeah. Anybody that wants to clip anything from this, go ahead.
Yeah, I gotta do it all by myself.
I know.
It's
I gotta
hard.
get somebody else to clip it.
Yeah,
If only you had a brother who can help out.
Alex, clip it.
yeah. Download it from YouTube and clip the shit out of it, dude.
Yeah.
Dumbass.
Fucking rude. So we're in that time of year where you open Wikipedia and they're begging us for money. You guys ever see that shit?
Oh, no, yeah.
It only takes $2 a day, and we can like, okay, no, I'm not gonna pay you Wikipedia. I'm
Yeah.
not.
They're making me feel bad for just wanting to know who was in this movie that I'm watching.
Oh, dude.
Fuck off. I just want to know.
Yeah, and also anyone can edit it. Like, eventually it'll get taken down, but you can look up shit and at a random time, it'll just be like, fucking Boston is right near Uranus. And you're like, I don't think that's right.
Yeah.
But somebody put it in until someone else fixes it.
Yeah.
You could do an
That's
entire
what it is.
report in high school and get a fucking F because some asshole added it to Wikipedia before it got fixed.
I love Wikipedia. I feel like Wikipedia is a lot like God. It's got all the answers, but it also always needs money. You know, it never has enough money. You gotta keep donating to it.
Could always use more.
Yes, it could always use more money. It's got all the answers in life. It knows everything. It just needs money. You can't figure out money. You know?
All the knowledge, just not enough money.
Yes, exactly. It's like God always needs more money. God's never got enough money.
Right.
You know? These churches aren't going to build themselves.
No, and it's hard to worship.
Even though you got someone should be able to make them happen, it just doesn't, you know?
Yeah. But
You can't worship unless the ceilings are at least 35 feet high.
Right.
And everybody knows that.
Exactly. Like if the preacher doesn't have a lot of money and jewelry,
And you have to have 13 pictures minimum of Jesus dying. You have to have it all around the church.
I thought you said pictures like Indian pictures, you know, like Cleveland, you know, and I was like, oh, they need pictures too?
No, brother. No. Every church I go to, there's just nothing but hieroglyphic, like fucking glass, and it's just Jesus on the cross.
Dying.
Yeah, I was like, hey man, do you have a picture of him like eating turkey or just being happy?
That's true.
The one picture they have of him eating is his last fucking meal.
Right.
You know what I mean? That's a prison meal. Like,
Yeah.
oh, you have to get one last meal, dude.
Right.
It's gonna be the picture of if you eat. This is your one happy picture.
Yeah, dude, he's looking down like shit.
Fuck.
This is as good as it's gonna get, huh?
Good, it's gonna get.
That is true. They're so focused on like the bad stuff that happens to him. Like, where's this one picture with fine ass Mary Magdalene where he's like, boom, you know, like happy, like, hey, I met this hooker and she's actually cool. You know,
For a guy who hung out with the hooker, he had a pretty good life.
Yeah.
Like, come on, dude, hit it. Come on, one time.
And I mean, what do you think was happening? Him with 12 other dudes and one hooker?
Right.
She was like, according to you, I have to wait till marriage. She's like, fuck.
He's like, I didn't say that, baby. That was my dad. Okay, I think differently.
Right.
This is the New Testament, dude.
It's like a Republican when it comes to abortion. You know, we've all know Trump paid for a fair share. You know, like
Sore loser earlier. Fucking chill out.
I ain't on the team, dude. I can't lose.
Can't lose. Don't pick a side.
That's bro. Yeah, libertarians can't be wrong.
Yeah.
They just say,
No, they're wrong.
with it.
We're
They're
wrong every
They
time.
lost more than anybody.
Yeah.
They've never won.
But they're like, well, that's not what I would have done.
Right.
I don't have the power.
Dude, you're only 5% of the population. Get out of here.
That's like before the college football playoffs got expanded. Every year it's like Boise State's like, well, I would fucking won.
I would have done
I
that.
would have won, but
Now they got
respect
proof it
me.
this year.
Now Boise State actually has to put some respect on their name.
Yeah. Respect on that blue.
Speaking of that shit, who
Yeah.
y'all think gonna win that?
So I think
Oh.
fucking Penn State's got the easiest path.
Yeah.
So that's like SMU Boise. But
I think they gonna lose to boys.
I really do. Like, be careful what you wish for.
I think Aston Genie gonna tear them up.
Like, you get that easy path.
He is a beast.
But if you lose one of those games, you're gonna be humiliated. Like, everybody's gonna be mocking your ass.
I
Like,
know.
Ohio State's
I
gonna
think-
come down. They got Tennessee,
I think they're gonna win.
Oregon, maybe Texas, and then probably Georgia. Like that's a fucking bad.
I think we just need to figure out, make everyone on every team line up and they all try to dunk. And whatever team has the most dunkers, they're probably going to win.
Georgia.
Georgia, right?
Georgia.
There you go.
Prediction and
Georgia.
Georgia wins.
Yeah.
I think Texas
Damn
gonna
it.
win. I think Texas gonna win.
You think I'm not big on Texas, but their path isn't that tough. Like,
Dude, like you were talking, the fact that Penn State somehow
got the easiest path.
got the easiest schedule and Oregon's like, wait. So I think
exactly.
like the four betting
It's rough.
favorites, it's like Oregon, Texas, Ohio State, Georgia. And if Oregon wants to win the national championship, they might have to beat Ohio State.
Yeah.
They might have to beat Georgia and they might have to beat Texas.
Yeah.
And it's like, so why did we get the 1 seed again?
Yeah.
Why the fuck was it? Why?
Yeah, especially because like you don't even get a home game or anything.
It's like, yeah, I thought about it. It turns out I actually would love to be where Penn State is.
got no benefit. From
Somehow, only college football could expand the playoffs to 12 teams.
And still fuck up. They somehow made it work.
Yeah, somehow.
Yeah, I really don't like this shit no more.
Yeah, like Boise and Arizona State getting a bye, like makes no fucking sense.
None at all. What the fuck is that?
And then, like you said, Oregon beating Penn State and having the tougher road makes no sense.
Yeah, well, I don't know if this is true because I didn't read like what all of the details are or how you get seated, but from what I read, it sounded like the ACC and like all these littler conferences, they were like, we're not going to sign off on this bigger playoff unless a conference championship means something.
Right.
So they started boosting up all the conference champions. But when they did that, you ended up boosting up Arizona State.
Yeah.
You ended up boosting up Boise State.
I do like it for parity, but like this year it does fall like where the Big 12 and ACC doesn't seem like. But that's what's kind of cool about the playoff, at least, is like they all actually have to play each other. I mean, our perception that like the SEC or the Big 10 is so much better, it could be wrong. Look, never know.
Biggest problem with the playoff is it's outdated by a year. So last year, you would have had the Pac-12 in there, the Big 12 in there. Like these conferences that got rated and stuff, it would have been perfect because Oregon and Texas would have had a bye, like normal. Mm-hmm. Georgia probably would have a bye, and then, winner of the Big 10, Ohio State, Penn State would have a bye. That would have been normal. The top four. It's outdated by 1 year. Yeah. If it wasn't for the Big 10 and the SEC rating, the Pac-12 and the Big 12, nobody would have any problem with the system. It's just they fucked up by conference realignment.
Yeah, it's the way shit works. Then.
Yeah. And the thing is, they actually set the setup up before conference realignment happened. So, like, it's like, well, fuck, it's outdated already.
Yeah. Well, I don't know if there's like, I don't know how to fix everything, but I do think something they should at least do is at least give, if you're like Oregon, after all the first round plays, I think you should be like, hey, you're the 1 seed. Everyone who just played, you get to pick like what team you want to play first.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I think I told you that idea and you still.
Oh, what did you do? He said no.
I'm pretty sure I told someone that idea. And I'm pretty sure after our podcast, I was telling you and Ryan that idea.
No, I think after the podcast, you were telling me about how you actually wanted to vote for Trump and you were scared. I remember that specifically.
And then you opened up with the NBA Cup thing, and I was like, oh, another one my idea.
Yeah.
Because I remember we were talking about that shit too, how we're going to solve the NBA.
Is this really what we're going to do? You're going to straight out trying to steal my election?
Steal my election.
And I'm like, oh, yeah, typical.
Well, no, for real. I do think that they need to change something to where the 1 seed is, if they're going to do the conference shit where you automatically get something, well, the 1 seed should automatically get something too. And it's like, we're picking where the fuck we just, like, all right, all the first games we played, fucking, we think we can beat Boise. That's who we're going to play. Or you know what I mean? Like, just whoever the fuck you decide to pick and then let the bracket get made after that. But
obviously, I agree. We already established that.
How do you two feel about that? Or how do you feel like, do you think there's a way to actually improve?
No, I think it's absolutely perfect the way it is, and they shouldn't adjust at all. Because I believe when you put something in place, even if it's wrong, you should just roll with it and be like, be mad that it's wrong. I don't give a fuck. Be fucking mad.
What example do you have? What best thing? I feel like
of something else.
Yeah, I feel like very specific. Like,
no, I mean, I don't know.
Yeah, it just sounds like oh, y'all think if something's fucked up, we just roll with it. I'm like, what's your example to this?
So, I mean, the American healthcare system's great, right? We should just fucking roll with it. Even if a CEO gets murdered by Luigi.
Yeah. We're turning this off right now for me sticking up for the CEOs. We're not sticking up for the CEOs. We're on Luigi's side. I know last episode you were kind of on the CEO side. I did my tongue a little bit, but
I mean,
after seeing that guy's eyebrows, the guy with the thick eyebrows, I'm all for him.
I like him.
Mm-hmm. Team eyebrows, but.
I did like that the dude went to Starbucks because before I'm going to kill a CEO, I got to get my morning coffee.
You got to be caffeinated and ready to dump it.
Yeah.
I have shit. I literally, before I left my house to do the podcast, I took a shit.
Yeah.
And then before I left the house, I just have to. You got to loosen up a little bit. I think it's like an anxiety shit. I don't know what it is, but you got to take it.
He was like,
think about it. Think about before battle.
Before battle?
Before battle. Let's talk about battle. When he's not battle CEO, you do not want the extra weight on you, bro.
Well, yeah, I get it in this context, but your battle is like college football.
Yeah, I don't want the shit.
We all have our battles.
We all have our battles.
Yeah.
And I'm battling you.
No battle is great. No battle is greater than
how
any other battle.
How am I supposed to argue with you with fucking shit in my pants? Nobody can take me seriously.
Well, the shit's coming out of your mouth this time.
Yeah.
2-0 over here, babe. Back-to-back champ.
Listen up. They look.
Stay loose, kid.
Trust me, he's
I
playing.
stopped listening to this one.
Is it time to wrap up? I think it's time to wrap up. Where we at? Fucking pen. All right, guys. I think that's pod.
That's it. Thank you for tuning in. We'll see you probably around Christmas. Oh yeah, Christmas is coming.
Only crispy. Crispiness.
Christmas. I get that fresh cut.
Joe, no, listen here. Joey's little hair, she might have lost the election, but I'm still titty fucker.
Nice. What the fuck is wrong with this?
I'm just trying to help her get some votes.
We love women on this podcast.
Yeah.
All right, everybody, have a good time. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Happy Hanukkah.
Dumb idiots.